Hi guys, day 5. Thank you for sticking around. I hope the last 4 days have been helpful for you. Today being the 5th and final day of our WHS compliance process. Not the end. We don't intend to just give you the 5 days and run away and leave you to it. But day 5, as far as this process is concerned, is emergency management. So the 2 documents you have today in your free documents is the emergency management procedure and the emergency management checklist. Basically, emergency management is anything that is unexpected but not unplanned for. So that's the big difference. Just because you're not expecting it and you hope it never happens doesn't mean you can't plan for it. And emergencies, in most cases, we think of a fire, but they can also be a chemical spill. They can be, if you're in retail or in a bank or something, it can be an armed robbery. It can be a storm if you're working in an area where there's lots of outdoor manufacturing or capabilities, or even outdoor dining. What's your emergency management in the case of a storm or a flood? Those of you in Queensland would have seen the 2011 floods. That was quite a critical and large occurrence up there. So things like that to be aware of. The emergency management procedure talks through a lot of those processes and the steps to do under those processes. So talking about firefighting, talking about who to call, so emergency numbers, who the chief wardens are, who your emergency planning people are, the outputs of an emergency plan, emergency kits, etc., all involved in that emergency management procedure. So have a good look through that. Again, some customization might be required if you're in an area that is susceptible to floods, is susceptible to storms, is susceptible to even high winds can cause emergencies within a workplace, or if you're dealing with a lot of hazardous substances. The policy and implementation packs talk a lot about hazardous substances today. So if you do have a lot of them within the workplace, maybe today would be the day that you might want to pick those up. They're not expensive and they can help you out. The emergency management checklist, but same as every other day, a very quick way of just thinking about what it is that your management plan entails, and to gain an idea of your understanding within those areas. So not only for you, but your staff as well. So if you're looking at emergency management, understand what a workplace emergency is. So what they mean relating to your workplace. The management plan, so you understand, you know where all the emergency management documents are located. You know where your floor plan is, that is up on the wall in your workplace. You should have a blueprint of or a floor plan of your office or your workplace or your factory with the planned evacuation route in case of a fire or any other emergency. You know who your management personnel are, so your fire wardens, your emergency wardens, your escort officers, etc. They should all be on a list somewhere. Everybody needs to know where they are, what their contact details are and how they work. And you know who your contacts are, so you know the fire contact details, the ambulance contact details. Obviously there's 000, but there is a number of others you might be able to call if it's not a life-threatening emergency, but an emergency of a specific type. So you need to know who to call in those particular times. If you've got a chemical spill, obviously you call the fire brigade, but do you need to call the ambulance and all those sort of things? You need to know when you're calling these emergency numbers, who you want, why you want them, and how you want them to arrive. So have a look through that checklist. Again, it's designed to provide you the baseline of what it is you do and don't understand about emergency management. You've got your procedure there. As usual, any problems, any queries, please don't hesitate to reach out and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Good luck and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.